Welcome to my channel. Please enjoy the video.
Now guys, I'm back, and y'all know how we get down over here with the tea sippers, okay, on Sweet Tea TV. We're not gonna gaslight and jump on the bus with everybody else that's posting. Nobody has taken the time to really investigate and look into how did we get with these allegations people are putting out that Tasha K can cause R.Kelly to have a mistrial. That is false. Okay, once again, I'm not an attorney, but I just use my common fucking sense, okay? Second of all, if those things are found out to be true, that is the business of the feds to file charges against Tasha K or whoever that officer is, okay? That is two separate cases. They cannot be intertwined or to intrude on the trial that has already began in August, guys. Now, I'm going to put the information out that the bloggers are not talking about because they haven't taken the time to do proper research and bring all of the evidence or allegations or commentary to pull off this Tasha K can be served in 10 years or Tasha K can cause Robert Sylvester Kelly to have a mistrial. Now, I'm going to take you guys back into time, and I want you to pay very close attention to everything I'm going to tell you. And once again, everything on this channel and this video and all of my content is alleged. Now, for someone to state that R. Kelly is innocent, he does have a right to be innocent on several different things. But one thing we know he's not innocent is that he had sexual contact with underage minors. And that is not alleged. Now, this employee had accessed Kelly's records 153 times in 2009, even though she was not assigned to Chicago's federal lockup and had no official reasons to even access them. So the federal authorities looked into whether a now retired Bureau of Prisoners employee actually leaked information about the singer R. Kelly to an entertainment blogger while Kelly was locked up in Chicago downtown federal jail. And the records show that. So the prosecutors sought a judge's permission in February of 2020 to search the employee's computer, following a report to the BOP's Office of Internal Affairs that blogger Tasha K allegedly shared that information that was available to the BOP employees. That's according to the affidavit that was written by a special agent with the Justice Department's Office of the Inspector General. The affidavit was unsealed in federal court in Chicago August 18th as Kelly's racketeering trial got underway in Brooklyn. Though it identifies Kelly only as inmate A, it refers to him as a nationally recognized celebrity whose criminal case has received media attention. The BOP employee is only going to be identified as Officer A. Joseph Fitzpatrick, a spokesman for the U.S. Attorney John Losh, confirmed Kelly is inmate A. He declined to characterize the status of the investigation, but said no charges has been filed. Now let me state something, guys. When the FBI is going to do something, nobody's going to see it coming. When they're going to file an indictment, and I'm not saying that's not going to happen in the case with Tasha K, and I'm not going to say that it is going to happen, but you see other YouTubers are putting that out as matter of fact, and that is not true. Now, as we all should know, Kelly was arrested back in July of 2019 in Chicago, and he was held in Chicago's Metropolitan Correctional Center until last June. Meanwhile, the BOP employee in question has been assigned to the Thompson Correctional Center from May 2019 until December of 2019. She retired, the bitch was fired, according to the affidavit. MCC staff realized in November of 2019. They're stating allegedly that Tasha K had revealed that information about R.Kelly available in a BOP system that contains records of inmates' calls, visitations, logs, emails, and funds. The document stated, a review of access logs from July 15, 2019 through January the 8th of 2020 showed that 60 BOP employees had accessed those records, including the BOP employee that's in question. That person has accessed R.Kelly's records 153 times between July 15, 2019 and December 12th of 2019, even though the officer was not assigned to the MCC and she had no official reason to access them. The BOP employee in question, that person has accessed Kelly's records over 153 times between July 2019 and December of 2019, even though the officer was not assigned to the MCC and had no official reason to access Kelly's records at the time. Other BOP employees accessed them at other times of the day, the agent also wrote. The suspected employee also sent the email from her official BOP email to her actual private personal Gmail address on November 13th, 2019, dumb bitch, and attached to that 12-page document containing Kelly's records according to that affidavit. It included visitor and money logs and emails. Now, it was stated that Tasha K supposedly divulged some of those emails and that attachment in a December 22nd, 2019 YouTube video, the agent also wrote. Now, I want my tea sippers to listen closely to me because I'm going to state the charges that R.Kelly has been indicted on, okay, by the FBI. Kelly is 54 and he is facing federal racketeering charges in Brooklyn, alleging that he led an enterprise designed to help him recruit women and girls for illegal sex and to create child pornography. He also faces federal child pornography and obstruction of justice charges in Chicago. So for people saying double jeopardy, he was found not guilty, he can't be charged for this and he can't be charged for that. I just read what he's being charged for. He's being charged in Brooklyn for leading an enterprise recruiting women and girls. So y'all can shut up talking about, Jocelyn is a grown woman. She wasn't underage. They didn't say young girls only. Women and girls, okay? I just wanted to clear that up for people who need to put a Q-tip in their ears and clean their ears out and understand what the actual charges are, okay? He's charged in Brooklyn and he's gonna come on back over here where I am and be charged for child pornography and obstruction of justice, okay? When this is over. So just wanted to clear that up for you guys, okay? Now, as we guys should know that R.Kelly has a history of allegations against him, okay? Now, we're going to get to Tasha K in a minute, but I just wanted to clear these things up so you guys don't get confused because people are swaying one-sided and they're putting out information. I guess they're doing it for views, but they need to tell the whole story instead of putting out one side of the story, okay? So R.Kelly is being accused of abuse of women and girls. It's not just girls, like these girls are just trying to be underage. It is women and girls he's being charged with. So I just want you guys to know this. And those charges along with sex with minors, and it's including the singer and the marriage to the singer Aaliyah when she was 15 years old. Okay, and this is all intertwined in this federal racketeering case. This is what you guys are not failing to realize. Everybody wants to say that Aaliyah is not included in the freaking case, and she is. Because like I stated in my other video, Aaliyah was alive and she was 15 years old. Doesn't matter, okay? Now guys, there's no easier way to cut this. The prison officer, okay, leaked that private info on R.Kelly. Whether she was paid for it, and Chicago is notoriously known for being corrupted, okay? Look how they were able to get Aaliyah the fake ID, okay? So Tasha K should not have been able to talk to a prison officer by no means and ask for information on R.Kelly, whether money was exchanged or not. That prison officer is the one who should be held accountable for taking her dumb ass into the computer system where she shouldn't have been able to access it. And they stated over 60 BOP employees access those records. So wait a minute, I guess it's 61 people that should be going down. But everybody wants to throw Tasha K under the bus. She simply asked for it, and they simply gave it to her. So why is Tasha K looked at as a criminal or somebody who should lose her channel or go to jail? These stupid people offered over the information, and they are the ones who did the acts. Once again, if you have a great job and you allow somebody to let you lose that or make you lose that, put you in a position, then you are the dumbass criminal, okay? I just can't get with the Tasha K. Yes, she put the information out that was given to her by this prison official, okay? I don't care what the dollar amount was offered to her. This prison officer was sharing this information with Tasha K. Tasha K did not put a gun to this lady's head and told her, Trick, you better give me these documents or else, okay? So y'all can miss me with that. Once again, R.Kelly is indicted on racketeering charges against women and girls. And this right here is an isolated incident outside of those charges. Has nothing to do with R.Kelly actions and Tasha K's actions, and this prison guard's actions are totally separate. Now, this Officer A has not been charged with a crime, but the warrant is seeking a search warrant for her desktop computer, as well as access to her financial records, which may help reveal any financial transaction between her or either Kibi. Now, what can cause a mistrial? A judge may call a mistrial for many reasons. For instance, somebody may have made a statement in front of the jury that prompted prejudice towards the defense. In this case, the defendant's right to a fair trial has been sabotaged. R.Kelly was arrested in July of 2019, and he was indicted on the 22 federal charges. So he was indicted and charged federally before Tasha K did anything with this prison officer, okay, guys? Or either around the time. But anyway, he was indicted to me before. Now, this is what can cause a mistrial once again, guys. The judge may declare a mistrial for several reasons, including lack of jurisdiction, incorrect jury selection, or a deadlock or hung jury. A deadlock jury where the jurors cannot agree over the defendant's guilt or innocence. This is common for a reason for declaring a mistrial. So, because Tasha K received information from a dumb prison officer has nothing to do with a mistrial. A mistrial cannot happen in this case because those are not the grounds for a mistrial. And it does not take you to have a law degree or to be a lawyer. You just have to be able to read and research, gather information, and ask the questions and find those answers. So Tasha K cannot cause a mistrial. And the officer gave Tasha K the information. So if people wanted to say that somebody can cause R.Kelly to have a mistrial, let's say that federal or that prison officer could cause a mistrial, but she can't in this case. That prison officer provided Tasha K the information, no matter how you guys want to slice it. So when it travels over to the YouTube sector and gets onto the media sector, Tasha K is an entertainment blogger. That federal prison officer, once again, guys, is the one who's going to be responsible. Okay? So people need to stop saying that Tasha K is going to cause a mistrial, because Tasha K can't cause anything if that prison officer declined her a bribery or whatever took place, or a transaction to get this information. That is on the person who went herself and pressed those freaking keyboard buttons and opened up Mr. Kelly's file and shared all of that information with Tasha K. So y'all might as well stop pointing fingers and gaslighting and trying to bring Tasha K down. Let's look at the facts. Okay? Another reason a court may cause a mistrial if an attorney or a member of the jury has passed away during the trial. Okay? These are grounds for a mistrial. So when these YouTubers are putting this information out in their titles and you guys are jumping to it and just jumping to conclusions and getting all worked up for nothing, you guys do not cause yourself to be sick or have an emotional heart attack or anything, or stroke or anything like that. Just calm down. Robert is going down, okay? Now, whatever actions that Tasha K and this officer had, those are two separate things. The Federal Bureau of Investigations brought these goddamn indictment charges, federal charges against Robert Kelly, baby. They know what they doing. And everybody wants to read and read the transcripts one way and make it sound like this, and people are saying that the whole case. No. You guys have to pay attention and look at the whole picture. I tell you guys this shit over and over again. Aaliyah was brought up. That evidence was submitted. She's Jane Doe number 1, and it was proven he married this girl when she was 15, okay? And they lied and said she was 18. It's not the fact of who got the fake identification card. Y'all trying to say R.Kelly didn't know nothing about that. He didn't have nothing to do with that. So why was he marrying her if he didn't have sexual contact with her? This proves he had sexual contact with Aaliyah, and she was a minor when he did so. So part of this federal racketeering case includes sexual exploitation of children. Wake up, guys. And like I said, with Tasha K, it's how everybody is gaslighting her, saying that she's going to cause a mistrial. She's going to get jail time, 10 years. Okay? That prison officer is going to be charged because she put the information out. She illegally accessed that information, not Tasha K. But all the bloggers want to just throw Tasha K under the bus. It was given to her. That lady could have declined that and told Tasha K where to go. But no, the officer was just as messy because she decided to take her ass into that computer, dumbass bitch, and put the information out and sent it to her own email address to further indicate her own ass, because over 60 other VOP employees accessed R.Kelly's records as well. But this lady decided to shoot her own self an email and sent it to her own personal Gmail account. There is nothing, no amount of money to make her do that. I guess Tasha K had some kind of power over her, like a magic bullet or some shit, to make this lady actually go and do that. So y'all stop blaming Tasha K for asking somebody to do something. You can ask somebody, girl, let me borrow $5. Somebody can say, okay, girl, but pay me back. Or say, hell no, you owe me $10. So stop blaming Tasha K. Tasha K ain't gonna cause no mistrial. Will never happen. Tasha K leaked the information allegedly, but the information was placed right in her very own lap.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell.